everyone, thank you for tuning into my channel. So you know what, I was going through my closet last night. I gotta get comfortable. I like to sit with my feet in a chair. And I was digging through my closet and I found these old UFO magazines that someone gave to me. I believe they're both from 1967. So I was reading through the articles and just flipping through the pages. And you know what caught my attention was these photos of these UFOs. Look how clear this is. This was taken in 1967 by a Polaroid camera. This photo was taken by Ralph Ditter. He worked in a barber shop in Zanesville, Ohio. The 40-year-old barber had taken this picture with a Polaroid camera on November 13th when the metallic object moving slowly through the sky caught his attention on a sunny day while he was on his way to his cousin's home to photograph some furniture. He described the object as noiseless and about 20 feet in diameter, hovered about 47 feet above the ground, rotating counterclockwise on a vertical axis. He took 3 photographs at 125/16, whatever that means, one with a filter which was underexposed. After about a minute and a half, the object drifted lazily toward the west and disappeared over the brow of the hill. And these are the other 2 photos. Oh, well, them the same photos. Yeah. So those are the photos he captured of this image of this UFO in 1967. Look how clear that is compared to the photos we take today with our smartphones, how grainy our photos come out to be. It's amazing a Polaroid camera could take a clear picture like that of a UFO in 1967 when we can capture anything clear today with a smartphone. There's another image in here. Let me find it. It was taken in Venezuela. I think it's on page 51. Oh, yes. Here it is. This was taken in Venezuela. And you can see the object right here, the UFO. It casts a shadow on the ground. And this is the shadow of the airplane because it was taken by a pilot. This was taken in 1963 by a pilot employed by Avena Airlines for flying between the city of Barcelona and the international Maiquetía airport. The authenticity of it was questioned by one commercial pilot on the basis that the dark line around the disc, which he supposes is shadow, does not coincide with the shadows cast by the plane in the disc. He believes the object to be nothing more than the button which locks the window to the crew compartment. It says the identification fails to account for the large shadow cast by the object, half the size of the plane. A study of the position of the shadows was made by Fernando de Calvet, professional topographer and geometrician, who demonstrated mathematically that all of the objects and details in the photograph bear absolute exact relation with each other. His findings were substantiated by Konrad Honig, electronics engineer, and Miguel Sapkowski, engineer in charge of the technical department of Caracas TV station. So they say that this photo is absolutely legit. Look how clear that is. That's incredible. And can you imagine who's flying this or what's flying it? Is it beings? Is it AI, artificial intelligence? It's just very, very cool. I would love to be flying in one of those, or even to fly it myself, or to know who's flying behind it. There is another photo on here too. This image right here. If I can get you to see it right here. This image right here. That was taken in February 13, 1966 by Enrique Alces while employed as one of the professional specialists on an aerial survey flight to take photographs of a region in the southern part of the state of Guarico. I'm going to spell this for you because I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right. Guarico for geologic studies connected with a highly confidential mining enterprise. The plane was at 8,000 feet when Mr. Alces' attention was attracted to this brilliant yellow incandescent object flying erratically at high speed below the plane. The pilot attempted to follow the object while Mr. Alces took pictures of it. He reported that it would stop briefly in midair, then rush off in a different direction. This photo was taken as the UFO hovered for a moment over a site called Paso del Caballo, where mining operations were in progress. It then accelerated at tremendous speed and disappeared from sight. That's incredible. Absolutely incredible. Some amazing photos that were taken with some cameras back in 1967, and we can't get clear photos from our smartphones that we have today because they're all super grainy. Just incredible. I'm definitely going to hold on to these books. I don't know if they're worth anything, but I'm going to hold on to them because they have some amazing photos in here. And you know what I was thinking? How people, when the news about the Tic Tac came out in 2017, that was broken, when the New York Times broke that article about the Pentagon and their black budget project studying UFOs for $22 million. And then the Navy released those 3 videos with the Tic Tac that came in 2014 and the Go Fast and the Gimbal. People act like, and I know I've said this before on the website, a lot of people act like that was the start of when UFOs just started appearing. Obviously not, because these magazines proved it. These UFOs have been around forever. I mean, of course, the first documented case probably would have been the Roswell case, even though we know there were cases before then, which was the Trinity case, documented by Jack Bolet and Paula Harris, that happened 2 years before the Roswell case. But this one wasn't documented as, I mean, nobody really knew about this case until recently. Everybody knew about the Roswell case that happened in 1945. Then you had the Betty and Barney Hill case, which that was an abduction, but not a crash. But this book, if people in Washington, if all those people think that the UFO sighting started back in 2004 with the Tic Tac, no, it didn't. These magazines prove it. People should look to these old magazines and look at some of these amazing photos and what some of these witnesses said. And you know that we're being visited. You know where our planet is encountering something. What? Why they're here, I don't know. Who's flying them? I don't know. I don't know if it's beings, I don't know if it's artificial intelligence, or if it's different ones, or if it's just one, or if multiple factions working together. But something or someone is coming here. Yeah, I guess that's just all I wanted to say tonight. I was just fascinated by those pictures in those magazines of how clear they were. I'm going to have to get me an old Polaroid camera if I can find one. Maybe I'll capture something. Who knows? I don't know. Anyway, if I don't see you guys before New Year's Day, I want to wish everyone a happy New Year's. Party on, party hard, but don't get in trouble. Don't drink and drive. Let me know what you guys do for New Year's Eve. If you go out and you see something, or just what you do in general, because I'm going to be working. So yeah, party for me. That's it. I'm out. Have a good night, you guys. And again, happy New Year's. Love you.